Okay, I would like to go to the beginning and remember you the stuff that we have learned in previous days. Since this is a new year, some of the students forgot the previous year stuff. Therefore, I would like to remember that again and begin. So we were discussing about our computer, right? We were discussing about the computer and main components of the computer. So that is our first lesson, and also features of the computer, right? So the main process of the computer is basically taking inputs, converting that to output by doing some processes. To do that, there are different processes in the middle, right? So can you remember the input devices that computer use?
Mouse, trackball, keyboard.
Mouse, trackball, keyboard. Yes, correct. Anything else?
Light pen.
Light pen. Okay. Others, please. Everybody, can you answer?
Keyboards.
Keyboard. Okay, good. Anything else? Keyboard, mouse, trackball. Already told. Anything else, Pute?
IPad.
You give to the computer. How you give something to the computer?
CPU box.
Sorry?
Sir, the CPU box.
No, because we can't give anything from the CPU box itself. It is not a device, right? So just tell me the device. So keyboard can be used to enter keys. Keys enter karanna puluwan keyboard again. Then mouse can be used. Yes, mouse can be used to input some pointing stuff like X, Y coordinates. And scanner is also input device to give some scan. How to take videos and all? How do you give videos to the computer? Pictures to the computer? Can anyone remember? How you give your picture? How you give your video to the computer?
Using web camera.
Camera, yes. Web camera is also an input device, correct? Web camera is also input device. Using the web camera, we can give our picture, videos to the computer. Okay, think about what you use now, right? How you talk to the computer, Pute? How you give your voice to the computer? You see?
Microphone.
Yes, always when I ask this question, think about what you are doing, right? How you give your voice using microphone. How you give your video using web camera. How you type using the keyboard. How you go here and there in the screen using mouse or touchpad or touch screen. Those are input devices. Okay, now let's think about the other side. How you take things. How you see what's happening there. You see? How you see what's going on in the computer? That is output device. Can you name few?
Multimedia projector.
Yes. Are you using multimedia projector now?
No.
No, then what?
Monitor.
Monitor, yes. That is the simplest way. Monitor or the screen. Multimedia project is also correct. But mainly monitor or the screen. So anything else, Pute? Anything else other than that? So I'll try my level best to talk to you only in English, right? So because we have to adapt this today. There's a Sinhala medium class going on, and we have given you the permission to come both classes, Sinhala and English medium. So if you're having language issues, right? Since this is your maybe the grade 6 is your first grade now. After grade 5, you are coming to the secondary school now. So sometimes you might have issues in the languages. Therefore, my advice is please join with both classes, Sinhala medium class and English medium class, both in the initial stage. Later, you can select English medium only. Okay. So others who cannot understand, don't be upset. So what you have to do, Pute, you have to join with both classes. So I'll repeat that in Sinhala one time. Then ඔයගොල්ලන්ට පුතේ language එකේ ප්‍රශ්නයක් තියෙනවා නම් සිංහල සමහර ඉංග්‍රීසි terms තේරෙන්නේ නැහැ වගේ නම් ඔයගොල්ලෝ මුලදී සිංහල ඉංග්‍රීසි medium දෙකටම එන්න. කලින් තිබ්බ සිංහල medium එකනේ. ඒකටත් ඇවිල්ලා ඉංග්‍රීසි මීඩියම් එකටත් එන්න. ඒකට ඔයගොල්ලෝ අමතරව ගෙවීමක් කරන්න ඕන නෑ අපිට. හරිද? ඒක ඔයගොල්ලන්ට දීලා තියෙන chance එකක්. එහෙනම් ක්ලාස් දෙකටම ඇවිල්ලා ඒ වෙලාවට යඩුපාඩුව හදාගන්න. මම ඉංග්‍රීසි මීඩියම් ක්ලාස් එකේ සිංහලෙන් කතා කරන එක හොඳ නැහැනේ. නේද? එතකොට ඒක ඉංග්‍රීසි මීඩියම් වෙන්නේ නැහැ. සිංග්ලිෂ් වෙනවා. ඒ හින්දා මම ඉදිරියට ඉංග්‍රීසි මීඩියම් ක්ලාස් එකේ ඉංග්‍රීසි විතරයි කතා කරන්නේ. හැබැයි ඔයගලන්ට සපෝට් එකක් විදිහට මම සිංහල මීඩියම් එකටත් එන්න දෙනවා. මම හිතනවා පැහැදිලි කියලා. හරි? Okay, let's move back to the lesson now. Okay, what I was asking today, I was asking how to take output. Output means things out from the computer. One is screen or the monitor. That is correct. The second one is projector. In your school, you might use projectors. Okay, how you take the sound out?
Speakers.
Speaker.
Yes, speaker is also output device. So what else you take out? Can we take videos out? That is using monitor and the screen, right? And what about the text letters? That is also monitor and the screen or the projector. So we have a few output devices. Anything else? How can we take the large drawings and all?
Scanner.
Scanner is to take things in.
Printer.
That is to take something.
Printer.
Yes, printer. Yes, very good. Printer is to take out. Print out. Print out. To take prints out, we have printer to take printouts. Scanner is to take things in by scanning. So remember, right? Are we giving things to computer? Then it is input. Are we taking things out? Then it is output. So giving things in, input. Taking things out, output. Okay? Are we clear?
Yes, sir.
Teacher. Yes,
Right.
teacher.
Then the next thing is about the features of the computer. This we repeatedly discussed, right? The efficiency, speed, consistency, reliability, and storage, the cost intelligence like features, and never getting tired. So those are the features of computer. So it is always faster than us. It is accurate. It's giving correct answers. And it is reliable, trustworthy. You can trust it. And consistent. I said, good example. Can you remember if you go and ask from your mother, Amme, what is 1 plus 1? She will answer. Then you go and ask your mother in late night, maybe 2 a.m. in the dawn, in the morning. You're asking your mother, by waking her up, you're asking, Amme, can you tell me what is 1 plus 1 in late night? Right? You try to convince your mother and you ask a question in the late night, then she will get angry, right? So that is not consistent, right? Her answers, your mother even, so she cannot produce consistent answers. Time to time, situation to situation, it is different. Neither time to time, she might give different answer. Situation to situation also, she might do different answer. When she's in an angry mood, if you go and ask the question, so that will make her angry even more than the previous status. So therefore, so it is not consistent. But if you ask the same question from the computer different times, it will give the same answer. Even different people ask the same question, it will give the same answer. Computer is consistent, fixed. The answer is fixed. If you ask 1 plus 1, it's always telling 2. To everyone, it will tell same answer. So that is consistent. And it has high storage capacity. You can store thousands of movies, several hundred thousands of the books you can store. And the initial cost is high, but the maintenance cost is very low. You know how to maintain a pet. It's expensive, right? If you have a dog or cat, so you need to give medicine, food items, everything to maintain it. But computer is not like that. It's not asking you food, no beverages, no food, no medicine. So it can work healthier for longer time, right? Therefore, it is cost effective and intelligence too. It can think and do things, neither. So if you want to translate something, you can ask from your computer. Okay, let's go to Google. So see the intelligent features. Let's say you want to learn Japanese. You can ask, okay. I like you in Japanese.
In Japanese, you would say,
あなたが好き。
I like you in French.
in French, you would say,
Je t'aime bien.
I like you in Sinhala.
in Sinhalese, you would say,
මම ඔයාට කැමතියි.
Can you understand? So it is intelligent, right? It can understand languages.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, from that microphone, like we can tell.
Yes, from the microphone you can tell, and you can get the translation, and even it can do the calculations, right? See, 5 multiplied by 10. See,
5 by 10 is 50.
it's calculating, right? 5 multiplied by 10 and divide by 3.
The answer is approximately 16.666667.
So it's intelligent, right? It can understand, it can do the calculations. So therefore, the computer is now not like earlier days, it's more intelligent. So it can perform calculations for us, can translate, can assist us. So various things. Even you can ask the currency rates and all. 1,000 rupees in dollar. I think it didn't understand that. 1,000 rupees in dollar. Sorry. 1,000 Sri Lankan rupees in dollars. You can see.
1,000 Sri Lanka rupees equals $4.93.
It can even convert the currencies, right? You can see, it can understand the currency rate, convert that. Likewise, it can do many tasks. So that is the nature.
Sir,
Yes, Pute.
it is similar to Cortana.
Yeah, Cortana also does calculations. Cortana even in Apple you have Siri, Cortana, both are doing calculations.
Google Assistant.
Google Assistants, yes, correct. And you know Google Lens. Have you seen Google Lens?
Heard of.
Heard of. I have tutorial about Google Lens in my YouTube channel. You can go and watch that. If you find any unknown objects or even unknown animal, insect, anything, you can turn on the Google Lens and point the lens towards the particular object, and it will identify the object and show you more details about that object. Interesting, no? So let's say you have a plant, unknown plant, you don't know about that. So what you have to do is you have to turn on the camera and just point your camera to that unknown plant. Then what Google Lens does, it will search that plant in the internet and it will give you more details about the plant name, the variants, and this, what are the usages of the plant. Likewise, it will give more details. Even there are some insects, no? In around our home, there are some insects. We don't know about them. So what can you do? You can just point out the Google Lens camera to that insect. Then what Google Lens does, it will search that insect and give you more details about that. So let's say you have a Tamil newspaper, you don't know how to read that. Just assume, right? Tamil newspaper, read. There are some who can read Tamil. Can you tell me who can read Tamil very well? Is there anyone?
Sir,
Who can read Tamil very well?
Asiru.
Sasiru, okay, good.
I can a little bit.
I can.
A little.
You can.
Oh, good. Right, there are some. Okay, let's say there are some students who cannot read Tamil. Then Google Lens will assist you. How? When you find the Tamil newspaper, you can point the Google Lens to that newspaper and you can select preferred language. Right, then Google Lens will display that Tamil newspaper. Let's say you have selected Sinhala. You have selected Sinhala. Then the Tamil newspaper, you can see that as a Sinhala newspaper. Wonderful, no? Right? It will translate everything and show it the translation in that newspaper itself. So let's say it is Chinese or Mandarin. Then we lens එක point කරාම Google lens එක point කරාම අර Chinese newspaper එක ඕනනම් වාට සිංහල newspaper එක වගේ පේනවා. You can see that as a Sinhala newspaper or English newspaper. එතකොට අර Chinese විදියට නෙමෙයි වාට පේන්නේ. අනිත් විදියට පේන්නේ. නිකන් වෙනස් වෙලා සිංහලෙන් හෝ ඉංග්‍රීසි වලින් පේනවා. So that is another AI application. Artificial intelligence. So it is intelligence. That's what I want to show. Okay, then we learned the different devices with the embedded computing devices. Today we can see a lot of embedded computing devices. Smartphones, washing machines, cars, drones, cars, smart television, so which we can connect even to the internet. So all these are connectable. Okay, then we learn about different devices about the computer. So input devices, output devices, you already know. So what is the brain of computer?
CPU, Central Processing Unit.
Yes, that is the brain. Brain can think. Brain can be used to think well. Brain can yes. And other than the brain, so brain is used for calculations, logical thinking, etc. Then you have two things, memory and storage. What's the difference? What is the difference between memory and storage?
Memory is temporary and the storage can store also.
Yes, memory is temporary and storage can store for a long time. It's long lasting memory. So I'll give one example. Can you remember how many vehicles you have seen during past week?
No.
Very difficult, right? So how many vehicles you have seen?
50.
Yeah, 15? I think you are lying, so you cannot remember like that.
I went to the town a lot of times.
You went to the time a lot of times, so you cannot remember the figure. Yes, that is the nature, right? So our memory is temporary. But if I ask you to calculate and tell me, or if I ask you to write down somewhere and tell me, then you can do that. So if your teacher asks you to, okay, go to a by road, small road, and calculate the number of vehicles and the vehicle category that you see, and write down that in your book. Then you can do that activity. And ultimately, you can reply your teacher, teacher, I saw 15 cars, 10 vans, 2 buses. Likewise, you can respond. Because you have written that in your book. So similar to that, computer has a temporary memory. මේ වගේම computer එකකට තියෙන temporary memory එකක්. That temporary memory is called the main memory. That is temporary, right? But so if there is so since there are requirements to remember things for a long time, it has something called storages. Hard disk, pen drive, CD, DVD, memory cards. Those are the storage supportive devices in the computer. Okay, we learn about these inputs, we learn about these outputs, then we learn about the central processing unit, which is the brain of the computer. So this is the main memory. Have you seen this? Physically, have you seen this? Only pictures. How many of you have seen this actually? Can you raise your hand if you have seen this actually? I think yes, only a few. 1, 2, only 2 have seen, 3 have seen that actually. ඇත්තටම දැකලා තියෙන 3 දෙනායි එතකොට. Others, I think you have seen that in pictures. This is like a half ruler, right? So its size of this is very small. It's maybe like 15 centimeters, 10 centimeters, 15 centimeters. So each of the computer has a memory, even a mobile phone. This is mobile phone RAM chip. It is small, right? In mobile phone, it's very small RAM chip. here. So this is the RAM chip in mobile phones, very small one. It's a chip embedded to the mobile phone board. It's a chip embedded to a mobile phone board. But when it comes to a laptop RAM or the main memory, so we call that SODIMM. It is smaller, right? It is quite smaller. You can see this is the laptop RAM. It's quite smaller. And let's compare this SODIMM with DIMM. SODIMM with DIMM. DIMM means the normal desktop RAM. You can see the size, right? So here, so this is DIMM. Desktop laptop that is smaller than the desktop RAM. Right? This is the main memory. It's removable. It's a removable storage. If your RAM is not enough or if your RAM is not working, you can remove that and plug a new one. But in our human body, we can't do that. If your memory is not working, we can't fix a memory. Still, currently we can't put it. But computer's RAM, computer's memory is a removable one. If it is not working, you can remove that and fix a new one. Right? And if it is not enough, you can remove that and fix a new one. So main memory is temporary, right? Remember that main memory is a temporary storage. But you have storages for long time storage. The storages are for long time storage. So if you want to remember things again, remember and refer things again and again, we keep that in the storage memories. So that is actually these parts we have discussed, but I'm just recalling them because you need it to start today's lesson. And I think we didn't write a note related to this. So please take your second month note. Actually, the third month note is also ready. But we have to finish the second month note and move to the third month note, right? So let's move to the second month note. Okay. Under that, in the last page, can you write this storage devices? Please write the heading storage device. If you don't have the note, don't worry. You can write down this in the writing book, but later you have to take the note, right? Otherwise, you will miss it. Please write the note storage. This is last page of grade 6 note. Write the heading storage devices. Under that, please write computer has a temporary storage called random access memory within bracket RAM or main memory. It is volatile. Volatile means holds data only when electricity is there. And erase and will be erased automatically within a short time. That is what volatile is. Some instructions and data items need to be used repetitively again and again. Repetitively means again and again. Some instructions and data items need to be used repetitively. For an example, think about operating system. You need it every day. If your computer has operating system, you need it every day. Every day you need that operating system part. And think about, maybe you have films, songs in your computer. If you want to watch that movie again, if you want to listen that song again, and if you want to open your note, maybe your textbook, everything, so you can't keep it in the memory because you need it every day. Storages are used to keep data for a long time, and it helps referencing them repetitively for a long time. Storage is used to keep data for a long time. So when you have storage, you can keep data for a long time, and it helps referencing them repetitively. Referencing කියලා කියන්නේ ආය ඒවා බලන්න, refer කරන්න repetitively. ආය ඒවා refer කරන්න ඕන වෙනවා. There are internal storages. So what are internal? You can say hard disk. Hard disk is internal storage. And there are external ones too. External ones, you can say CD. So these are called actually optical disks. So CD, DVD, Blu-ray, all these are optical disks. And not just that, some you need pen drive, external hard disk, pen drive, external hard disk. And have you seen memory cards? So there are like memory cards called like micro SD, SD memory cards.
Yes, teacher.
So those are there in mobile phone, right? Micro SD, the small memory card, memory chips in mobile phones. Mobile phone ඇතුලේ තියෙනවා. And if you have digital cameras, inside the digital cameras also you have a chip that is called SD chip. All these are internal and external memories. That means you can keep data for a long time. Okay, please write down this and let me know once you are done. I'll show you some examples for memory cards now, right? Yeah. So let me turn on the video. Right, I think you can see myself. So light condition is not
Yes,
very
sir.
here. Let me increase the light a little. Okay. So here, so this is a camera again. So you call Pocket 2. So it has here, you can see. So this is storage. This is where you store the data. It's a memory chip. Let me take that out and show you. Similar to the one in your mobile phone. So here you can see it's a small memory card. Can you see?
Yes, sir.
Yes, I
No.
I can see.
Can you see that in my
Sir,
video?
it's so small.
Sir.
Cannot hear you properly, Putri.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Sir, it's so small.
Sorry? All right. Yeah. Can you see this now?
Yes, sir.
Sir,
So that is basically this camera. This is a camera, so similar to the mobile phone camera, but this is a like gimbal camera, you know. It's automatically rotating here and there, tracking objects and all. So we can use that to storage. the photos and all. Okay, another one is this one. I'll show you another camera. So this is larger one. You can see this is called DSLR, right? DSLR camera or larger camera, and it has all these are embedded computers today. All these are embedded computers. And here you have a memory chip again. So this chip is a bit larger. You can see this kind of chip there, memory chip again. Can you see that?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
That is the memory chip using this kind of camera. So we can have to insert that chip to capture pictures, photos and all. Okay. So likewise, different devices use different kind of memories. I have just showed 2 examples. In your mobile phone, which one? The previous one or this one? Which is used in your mobile phone? It is the small chip, right?
Yes,
In your
sir.
mobile
The
phone,
first
that's
one.
the small chip. Yeah. Okay.
The first,
So
the
yes,
first one.
yes, that is in the mobile phone. Yeah, Senori, we can see that. Thank you. So that is there in the mobile phone. Though all these are storage. Storage for long time usage just means like if you want to save this, you need photos for a long time, no? Because these are memories. No? You need that for a long time. So you can keep that in a memory card. Right. Right. And now you know about these storage techniques. So in computers also, these storages are the pen drives. Here you can see this is a pen drive. This has like 2 interfaces. So this pen drive can be put USB. This is now USB pen drive. And this can be plugged into a mobile phone also. So other way you can plug into a mobile phone. You can see it's a special one. Have you seen? So here you have the computer interface. The other side you have the mobile phone interface. So you can plug it to computer or mobile.
Sir, I also have.
Right. That can be plugged
I have
into,
seen.
yes, computer or mobile phone. Because mobile phone is also a computer, right? Therefore, it should support. But most of the pen drivers are supporting the computer only. For mobile phone, you need a separate one.
Sir, I don't have that.
Okay, the next thing that we are going to learn is communication devices. Okay, that is also very important. These communication devices, why we need that? Because if we want to connect our computer to some other computer in the network or internet, then you need this. So there are 3 mentioned in your book: network interface, modem, and router. Out of that, what is there inside your mobile phone? What do you think?
Network interface card.
Yes, NIC is there, but not this kind of NIC. There is a NIC chip. NIC chip in mobile phone, because mobile phone is smaller one. No? This is mobile, yes, smartphone. Network, we call network IC. It's not network interface card. We call network IC because so it should be smaller, right? Because it is a mobile phone. No? So here it has a network IC or network antenna or antenna IC or likewise the small one. So network IC, network interface card dekak mana. Because card is larger. These cards can be connected to desktops. For laptops also, there is laptop network cards actually what you have. So it has a network IC again. So something like this. This is the network card in the laptops. It is plugged like this. If you have removed the back cover, cover එකක් අයින් කරලා බලලා තියෙනවා මෙන්න මේ වගේ කොටසක් තියෙනවා laptop වල. So this is the network card. This is called Wi-Fi card. Right? The Wi-Fi card. Senori, what you're showing is battery, I think. Yes, the battery item.
Yes.
Okay. So this is the network card in your laptop. And it is also smaller. And so if you need, okay, let's say if you need if you have a desktop, then you have the actual large network card. So that is coming with the desktop. For PCs, personal computers, this is the large one which can be connected to the personal computer. And anyway, so when you connect, you will get this kind of hole. This is called port. This kind of small hole to connect your network wire. Have you seen this in your computer? This is there in desktop and laptop both.
Sir,
No.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, here in laptop also they are.
What is
Laptop,
this phone?
RJ45, but mobile phones not. So this is a laptop RJ45. I think you have seen that is in the side, right? Where you can connect the network wire to that. Here you can connect the network wire. If you don't have RJ45, you have another option. This is adapter or another cable which is supporting to connect that. So using that, you can connect the network wire. Here, another example. This is special adapter. Using that, you can connect network wire. Some laptops, some computers, you have this. So which is faster, Wi-Fi or this cable?
This cable?
Cable. The cable is faster. Wi-Fi is a bit slower, but the cable is faster. But some laptops, you can't see this cable connection port. So therefore, you have the Wi-Fi interface on. In my laptop, I don't have this RJ45. So, but I have
Sir,
USB.
I have, but it is small.
It's small. Okay. Likewise, right? This is to connect the network wire, right? But wireless, then it is Wi-Fi. Wired is faster. Okay, then let's move to the next topic, Puti. So next, you can see, and not only that, inside your mobile phone, there's a network interface card. Basically, it helps you connect network, but modem will help you connect internet. So in your computer, you have modem too. Or in your mobile phone, you have modem, but this modem is not visible. Modem is now a chip. Earlier days, we used to purchase external modem like this. But then මේවා ගන්නෙ නැහැ. ඉස්සර තමයි අපි මේ වගේ modems ගත්තේ, දැන් ගන්නෙ නැහැ. හේතුව, the reason is inside the router you have modem feature now. Or inside the computer or the dongle. So have you seen these dongles?
Yeah, I have seen.
Dongle.
Sir, I have seen.
Sir, I have done.
Have you seen wingers? Wingers. So winger, I think, yeah, winger. So what's the difference between wingle and dongle?
Dongle, there is a wire, but in here it's just like a...
Yes, in dongle, actually speaking, in dongle, you can connect only your computer. But if you have a wingle, it has Wi-Fi also. Anyone has wingle? So Yonal, is it a wingle or dongle?
It is dongle, sir.
The dongle. Dongle එකක් තිබ්බොත් ඔයාගේ computer එකට විතරයි. මේක connect කරාම your computer can access internet. But if it is a wingle, when you connect your computer, not only your computer and others can also access that. So that is wingle. Not just your computer and others can also access Wi-Fi. Using Wi-Fi, others can access. Wingle is costly. ටිකක් ගණන් wingle එක. Dongle එකට වඩා ගණන්. But if you want like multiple computers in your home and you want to connect multiple computers or multiple laptops, better buy wingle. Not a dongle.
So how much is the wingle?
So I think the cost will be around 4,000, 5,000 rupees. For
So
wingle.
my dongle is 5,000.
Oh, same cost. I think that wingle will be 7,000. So maybe the prices increase, seems. Because dongle earlier cost was around 2,000. Now the cost has increased. Earlier days dongles like
Sir, my dongle is 3G, 4G dongle.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
In Daras, there is this dialogue window for 4,000 Nakpai.
Yeah. Okay, then now you have idea about this network interfaces, right? Wingers, dongles, routers. So which is better? Router. Why? Network interface card, anyway, for every device you need that. That is there in every device, right?
Router
Either
is speed.
yes, router is faster. හැම device එකකම NIC එකක් තියෙනවා. එක card එකක් නොවුනත් chip එකක් හරි තියෙනවා. හැම device එකකම modem එකක් තියෙනවා. But router is a special equipment, so where you need to buy this externally, and it is costly and it is faster too. Why? Because router can help you find in the best or the less traffic path to access internet. So internet is like, it's like, you know, it's like a mess. A lot of paths are there. It's like Colombo City. Just assume Colombo City, how many roads are there? So a lot of roads, a lot of by roads, right? So you can always bypass some other roads, like you can travel, you can to the same destination, you can go using different roads. So internet is like that. You have many roads, many multiple paths, but some paths are having heavy traffic, whereas some paths are traffic free. Some paths are faster, some paths are slower. So router is responsible to find in the best and less traffic path to you. So router is assistant. It's helping you find in the best path. Okay, let's write small explanation about these devices, because it's very important to know about these devices. Please write down in your note. You can write down communication devices. Communication devices. The first one, NIC or network interface card. A separate card is available to desktop computers, in laptops and mobile phones, this feature is provided by using a special chip. It is facilitating network connection. It is facilitating network connection. Or it facilitates network connection. So what is the difference between network and internet? Is there any difference or no difference? Network
No
and
different.
No different.
how many of you are telling there's a difference? It's different, right? Network and internet different. Network means you just connect to, let's say you connect to another computer, or your mobile phone, you connect to your computer. That is a network. Internet means you connect to the public network, which can access these websites, YouTube, other services, internet conferencing, Zoom, WhatsApp, that is internet. Internet is a big brother. Internet is the big brother of network. Network can be local. Local means like you can connect your mother's computer with your computer. Still, it is a network. So let's say your mother's computer, you connect it to your computer. It's a network. Or you connect your next door computer, maybe one of your friend's computer, to your computer. That's a network. Understood? Network is a small one. Internet is the bigger one, right? Did you understand or difficult?
Understand, sir.
Okay, let's say network. Okay, something like this. When you send postal letters to your friends, so it is like network. But when you get EMS or international letters, so have you seen that special envelope is there for international letters, international parcels? That is like internet. You connect to the world, that is internet. You connect within Sri Lanka, that is network. The smaller one is network, the larger one is internet, right? Okay, the next one is NIC or network interface card, and the next one is modem. Under that, please write computers use digital signals represented by using ones and zeros. Computer use digital signals represented by using ones and zeros. Ones and zeros. Telephone network uses analog signals which has a range to transport or to transfer, sorry, interruption was there. To transport and convert digital to analog and analog to digital, we use a modem. This is now integrated with mobile phones, dongles, wingles, and routers. Therefore, no need to purchase a separate modem. So it is because it is integrated now. It is added. Therefore, there's no need to purchase a separate modem. Okay, please write down this. Then I'll explain about the router, but before that, please write down this. Router. The last part is router. This is required when connecting to the internet. As I said, the internet is the big brother of network, right? This is required when connected to the internet. It has replaced traditional modem only concept of the internet. The previous device, as I said, so this one, NIC for network, but modem is for internet, and router is also for internet. Actually, router has replaced the modem. Router has inbuilt modem inside that. It helps in addition to the modem process, it helps data to reach the destination by suggesting the least traffic network path. So in network, there are many paths. Actually, it is suggesting us the least traffic path. It's like a traffic police. So in a junction, if there's a traffic police, basically what is actually expected by the traffic police, I don't know whether that is the actual process by the traffic police, but what is expected by the traffic police is to manage the traffic. If there is a heavy traffic in a certain road, so the traffic police must direct the other vehicles to the least traffic path. So then they can, at least the other people who come after the traffic can find easy way to their destination. So it will be faster. So that is the role of modem. The modem is suggesting, so role of router. Router is suggesting us the least traffic path to reach our destination. So it's like traffic police. Traffic means here, actually traffic means the network data traffic, right? Sometimes, okay, let's say you want to access California in USA, and you have a path from Sri Lanka to Singapore, Singapore to Canada, then to California. Sometimes this path has more traffic. So therefore, your router can suggest, okay, don't go to Singapore. Instead of Singapore, please go to Dubai. From Dubai, go to Australia. From Australia to Russia. From Russia to Canada, and Canada to California. Likewise, it can suggest some other path. But when suggesting path, it doesn't consider the distance, right? Distance will not be considered. Distance is not a problem because data travels very fast. From here to California, it will take only seconds, right? Just seconds. Within just seconds, you can reach that. That's why when you request Google, so you can get that instantly. Within seconds, it will reach. So data faster. So therefore, it doesn't consider about the distance. Maybe going here to Dubai and Dubai to Australia, Australia to Russia and Russia to Canada, Canada to USA is like more distance. But if less traffic, it will suggest that. That is the role of your traffic manager, which is router. Okay, do you have any doubts? I think I got a message. Can't see the last part. Can you see that now? I hope you can see, right? Yes. Okay, with that, I'll stop for today, Pute. I'll stop from here. Next day, we will be discussing about the software component, and also we'll be finishing the lesson. Right? After that, we can do the workbook. Okay, then good night. See you all next week.
God bless you, sir.
Good night, sir. God bless you, sir.
Good night, sir.
Good night, sir. Thank you, sir.